three-dimensional shapes are something which really exists in world, and they cannot be drawn straightway on a paper. These three-dimensional shapes have got length, breadth and height. Let me write that down: length, breadth and height. So they exist like this, and more or less these three-dimensional shapes have got three features that we will see in the shapes over here. They have got face, which is basically the surface of the shape. Edge is the meeting line of two faces. Corner, also called vertex, is the meeting point of three edges. So these things will be clear more when we discuss these shapes. So the first shape you see over here is called a cube. C-U-B-E, cube. A cube, and the real life example of a cube is a dice. You must have played Ludo sometime in your life, and there you will find a dice with points on its faces from 1 to 6. These and unique features of cubes are they have got six flat faces. You can see this is 1, 2, 3. The other three are on the back sides. 1, 2, 3, and 2 on the back side and 1 on the bottom. So 3 plus 3 is 6. There are 6 flat faces. It is better to have a dice in your hand and see for yourself and count the faces and edges. It will be better for you. So how many edges are there? Suppose this is a face. You can see that this is one of the face and this is one of the face. Let me draw the other face clearly so that you can understand. And you see that there is a meeting point over here. There is a meeting point of these two faces. I have colored that green. This is called the edge. How many edges are there? You see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then there is on the back 10, 11 and 12. So there are 12 straight edges and vertices. What are vertices? Vertices means the meeting point of three edges. So this green color is one edge, blue color is one edge, and this brown color is another edge. So here is the meeting point. Let me draw that. This is the meeting point of the three edges, and this is called the corner or the vertex. Now if you can count, you take a dice and you will see that there are 8 vertices of the cube. Let us count the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there is one more on the opposite side, 8. So there are 8 vertices. You can draw this cube like this also. So this is the front face, and then this picture may not be very proper, but it's understandable. So this is a cube. Now there are 6 flat faces. 1, 2, on the bottom 3, on the side 4, 5, on the back side, and on the top is 6. So there are 6 flat faces, 8 straight edges. You can see that there are 4 yellow edge, 1, 2, 3, 4 orange edge, and there are 4 light blue edge. So 4 threes are 12 straight edges are there that we have already discussed. And find out the corner. This is the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 vertices or 8 corners. And the most important thing to remember over here, that all the sides are equal over here. The length of this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and all the sides are equal. All sides equal in case of cube. Basically this is made of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 squares. This 6 flat faces means 6 squares. I hope you have understood. To understand it in a better way, please take a cube in your hand and see for yourself. Next, we'll discuss the shape over here. The second shape, the cuboid. Cuboid, cuboid. Now, this cuboid is something like this. So we have drawn a cuboid over here. It's not possible to draw fully on a paper or to represent fully on a paper, but still we can have a look. You can see that this white side is the front side and this pinkish bordered side is on the back side, and the yellow ones are the side views. Now you see that this cuboid is very similar to cube as far as number of flat faces, straight edges and vertices are concerned. So let us count the number of faces. 1 on the front, top 2, back 3, bottom 4, side 1 5, side 2 6. So there are 6 flat faces. You can count how many straight edges are there. What is an edge? The meeting point of two faces. We can see that 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 white edges. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pink edges and 4 yellow edges. So we have got total 12 edges, and those are straight. So 12 straight edges. And similarly, you can count that there will be 8 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 vertices. So cuboid is something where not all the sides are equal. And the real life example you can find, if you have ever bought a new shoe, then the shoe box represents a cuboid. There are many cuboidal shape you can find at your home also. Your almirah at your home is a cuboid. The CPU of your computer is a cuboid. So these are all cuboidal shapes items. Identifying shapes is important if you want to give answers confidently in Olympiad exams. The next shape is of a cylinder, cylinder, and the best example of a cylinder is your cans at home, or Coca-Cola can. You must have seen Coca-Cola, or any cold drinks can is an example of a cylinder. So now this cylinder has got, as you can see, it's something like this. And this can has got 3 faces, one on the top, one on the bottom, and the third one you may be thinking, this is the curved portion. The curved portion over which you put your hand and hold the can is the third portion. So you can write it has got 3 faces, out of which one is curved and another one and curved, and two flat, and those are circular in nature. So this upper portion is a circle, so these flat faces are circles. So these things you need to know. And it has got 2 flat faces. It has got 3 faces, one curved, 2 flat, and there are 2 curved edges. What is an edge? The meeting line of 2 faces. So what we see, this is one, and this upper portion circular is one face, and the other face is the curved face, and the curved face and the circular face meets at the rim. This is the border, the meeting point of the 2 surface. Similarly, at the bottom there is another meeting point of the curved and a flat surface. So there are 2 curved edges or 2 circular edges. We can see this is on the top and at the bottom, and as these two edges do not meet, we can say that it has got no vertex, no vertices. So this is the thing you need to know about cylinder. Basically, at your class you should only be able to identify the shapes and the parts of shapes. The next shape you see is that of a cone, cone. Best example of cone is cornetto ice cream. You may have enjoyed cornetto ice cream. Cone sometime. Cone is there. Cone has got one curved surface. You can see that this is cone. This has got a circular base, and over circular base there is a cap like structure. So it has got one curved face, and at the bottom you can see it's a circular face. So one flat circular face, so we can say that it has got two faces. One is curved and one is flat. The next thing that we can say about cone is that it has got one curved edge, the curved face and the flat circular base meeting point. This one here, your the base and this curved face meets. This is the curved edge, and there is one corner. You can see that the parts of faces meets here, so it has got one corner or vertex. So this is the corner of the cone. So these are the things you need to know about cone. The next shape you see is that of a pyramid. This pyramid is made of triangular shapes and a square shape. So you have got 1, 2 on the front, and there are 2 on the back side. There are 2 on the back sides and 2 on the front side, triangular faces. So a pyramid has got 4 triangular faces and one square face on the bottom. So we have got 4 plus 1, 4 triangular and 1 square faces. So we can write it has got 5 faces. Now tell me how many edges are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has got 8 edges. Now you should be able to identify the corners. 1, 2, on the back side 3, 4 and 5. So there are 5 corners of pyramid. So these are the shapes that you have to know well. And now let us come to one more shape over here, and the best example of such a shape is a football or simply cricket ball, and the shape is called a sphere. It has got a center. It has got a center, and from the center to the surface the distance is called the radius. The distance is called the radius of the sphere. So this sphere has got only one surface which is equidistant. The surface anywhere is equidistant from the center of the sphere, and that distance is called the radius of the sphere. Need not to worry, you just need to know that a perfectly symmetrical football like structure is called a sphere. Okay, that's it. Please practice. You should be able to identify the shape given an object. This is only required from you people, and you should know that some of the things like this cylinder has got 2 circular faces, cone has got 1 circular base. Such type of things you should be able to know, and the most important thing is that you should be able to identify the shape of any given 3-dimensional object. Thank you friends, keep practicing with Decode Monk.